Hello, friends. Welcome to the Base Life Guru podcast. My name is Sean. Thank you for joining us on this episode. I'm going to keep talking about Christian dating. I'm telling you, something happened to me recently that totally got me inspired. And I was like, I need to start uploading the show because this is a real problem. I'm a Christian. By the way, I'm just going to say that. If you're not a Christian, get on with it already, okay? Get on with it already. Time to come to Christ. Stop denying him. Stop living in your sin. Sin's not good. Get over it already. Dopamine is not going to make you happy. It doesn't fulfill. You're just going to get addicted to cheap thrills, and you're going to feel lonely and wondering what the heck is going on with my life. So get right with God, number one. So I'm in church, and women are constantly trying to hook me up with their friends. And out of respect for them, I'm like, sure, I'll go out. They show me a picture. I'm like, I wouldn't swipe right. I'll just say that. But you know what? I value this referral. It's like someone comes to you and says, hey, can you, I heard you're looking to hire an assistant. Here's somebody that I know. I'll say, I'll sit down and talk with them. Maybe, I don't know. What do they look like? And what I'm seeing is I'm like, okay, sure, I'll go with your friend, whatever. And so this happened. He goes, oh, you're going to love my friend. It's family member. That's actually a family member. You're going to love her. She's so funny like you, and she's a Christian, and you're going to love that, and she's into fitness. I said, I saw the pictures. I don't know about that. Okay, sure, I'll take your word for it. A lot of girls say they're into fitness. Well, I should be able to look at you and know you're into fitness. This isn't something that you just get to claim. I'm into fitness. I'm into fitness, and it looks like I work out once a week. That's not really being into fitness. Sorry. So she's going to make this intro. So she says, oh, I talked to her, and she said she's going to pray on it. My first thought is, okay, you should pray on everything. I don't think there's anything wrong with praying on it. My first thought was, who the heck are you? You're going to pray on it to accept a free dinner from me or a free lunch or a free coffee from me? You got to pray on that? This is a family recommendation that I wasn't even asking or soliciting. And now you got to pray on it, so I'm getting rejected by a girl who I wasn't even in the frame of even thinking about dating this girl. I would have swiped left quickly within one nanosecond. I only considered this stupid thing because my friend says, oh, blah, 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 she's a Christian. I said, okay, I guess as a Christian, we got to lower our standards, guys. I hate to say it. I mean, look at all the chicks, all the good-looking girls are on OnlyFans, or they're already married, or they got cluster B personality disorder. So you know what? If she's a good Christian, you know what? Fine, I'll deal with that. Let's go. So she hits me back, says she's got to pray on it. My first thought is, what are you praying on? What are you praying on? I'm a guy, Jesus, should I accept this free dinner from this guy? I want a good Christian man. I go on a good Christian man, but I'm not sure about something. I'm not sure about something. Yeah, that's your worldly conditioning, woman. Who the heck are you to be praying on that about me? This shows where, look, the recommendation said back in the old times, you would have married me. That would have been it. We're the same religion. Good enough. You're a woman. I'm a man. Let's do this. So the family recommendation, and you know my pictures are fire, friends. It couldn't be how I looked, right? And the family recommendation, which should be good enough for someone who's in their 30s. Oh, yeah, I went there. You're in your 30s. No kids, but you're in your 30s. What are you doing saying you got to pray on something? Oh, so when Jesus says it's okay, then I'm so lucky enough to go get to take you out. Woman, what are you talking about? Oh, Sean, sounds like you're bitter. I'm not bitter at all. I just am confused. I'm confused. I was going to waste money on this date that I didn't even want to go on out of respect for my friend. Why does it keep auto-focusing? I'm sorry, friends. The equipment in the studio is really horrible. You can see, like, why do you have a green aura around you and all this? Can't you afford better? And I'm like, yeah, I totally agree with you. I need to fire all the interns that work on my show. Yeah, it's like what the heck? Let me fix this. Okay. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, why does she need to pray on it? Pray on all things. But what do you need to get a sign from God for you to agree to a date with another Christian man? You know what happened? What happened is your worldly standards are conflicting with your supposed Christian, I'm seeking a Christian man in my 30s as a woman who wants to have kids. Oh, okay. You want to have kids and you want to do all that. You don't have time to pray on it. God takes a while to answer prayers. What are you thinking? Imagine, this is like, the way I look at it, and this is going to be a really crude example, but it's true. Think about, you go to grocery outlet. I don't know if you guys have been in grocery outlet. It's like one of these discount grocery stores. So if produce isn't good enough to put at Vaughn's or Kroger, I don't know which, everyone has a different grocery store. If it's not good enough for the good grocery store, we're not even talking about Whole Foods or Erewhon or something. We're talking about like just, regular grocery store. They put it on over at grocery outlet. And you can get some good stuff. There's bananas, a little bit brown. Not the freshly ripe bananas. That's okay. Sometimes I don't mind that. For a smoothie, I actually prefer a little bit of brown. There's a tip right there. Better smoothies, you want a little bit brown. You don't want too green. Green's not going to be a good smoothie. You want to freeze the banana first. But I digress. So you go there looking for bargains. In fact, as it's posted, the price, it actually says $1.99, and then below it'll say compared to $4.99 or $7.99 or $9.99. When a woman approaches me in her 30s or as a single mother, I'm looking for the price below to say, okay, what was this normally? Oh yeah, you used to be a really hot influencer chick, or you were really something else in your 20s. I don't get that, but I'm getting this, and it's pretty good. And now you're going to charge a premium price. Imagine going to grocery outlet and it's like list price $7.99 and the regular price is $7.99. I'd be like, what am I doing? Is this a joke? What am I doing in this store? Why would I pay regular price for this? This woman at 25 years old, looking her hottest before all her bad habits have caught up to her, that's something I might be interested in. You're not there. The miles have added up. But now she needs to pray on it. Oh, I got to pray on it. This is what I'm saying, guys. It's insincere. Oh, I want a good Christian man. It's insincere. No, you don't. You want to feel good about yourself for being a Christian, which, praise God, all good, all glory to God. But you also want to have your worldly standards, which have been corrupted by Satan, for you to want a bunch of things that you don't deserve for a game that you're not in. And you're wondering why you're not getting the results that you think you deserve. I'll tell you why you're not getting the results you think you deserve. Because you're not, I'm looking for a bargain over here. Based on how that girl looked, I'm going to be honest. Based on how that girl looked, let me tell you right now, she better have the best personality I've ever seen in my life. She better be feminine as hell. She better be turning me on in every single way. This girl, I didn't think she was capable of. Why is my camera? Dang, this is really disappointing, friends. It keeps blurring out. I know, not that anyone's watching this. You're probably listening to it anyway. And I'm looking at these women and thinking, what the heck? You have no business being a grocery outlet piece of produce, putting yourself on the Whole Foods price or Erewhon price. You're a few days before going to the food bank. Don't you understand? You're a few days before they're not even allowed to sell you legally. They got to give you away. And I'm not even sure they can give this food away to food banks after it's expired. I'm not even sure about that. That's where you're at. You're at the danger zone. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. You're in the danger zone. You're not commanding a high price. When someone says, I got a good Christian man for you, you should say, yes, I'll take it. I'll go on any date. Free dinner. Not, oh, let me pray on it. Let me see if God, who the heck? You're not a prize. You're not a prize. You're not a prize. This, imagine going to Ross or TJ Maxx. You're going to a wedding. You got to get a last minute dress shirt or something. You're expecting to pay, $20, $40, $50 max. And they have a shirt that's like, Nautica or something, and it's $99.99. You'd be thinking, what the heck is going on over here? Is there something wrong? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Who the heck is, or what is that? What's that brand they have there? Jeffrey Bean. What are these brands that it's like regular price $80? You're like, okay, no one is ever paying $80 for that damn shirt. Who the hell, what world do you guys live in? And then it's always marked down like $15. Like, oh yeah, that's more like it. You're in that range and you're at this high price where you got to think about it. That's like me going to a dealership saying, I like this car. Good car. I'm going to offer I'm gonna test drive that car. And they say, you know what? Why don't you come back tomorrow? We're gonna think about it. We're gonna pray on it and see if you're good enough to test drive a car. It's one thing. Yeah, pray on the engagement. Pray on the getting in an exclusive relationship. Pray on the marriage. Absolutely pray on the marriage. You're gonna have to pray to accept a free dinner or a coffee or a lunch? What the heck are you praying on? Who the heck told you this was a good strategy? I hate to say this, you've been ran through all over the place. You have no business commanding this price. Let's be honest. Women these days got a body count, okay? They got a body count. And if they're single at 32, let me tell you right now, there's a reason for that. There's a reason. A good man, a good Christian man would have snatched that up at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. If they're not snatching it up yet, and you weren't in some long relationship or you weren't married or something, there's something wrong. Which is okay, because when I'm at grocery outlet, I expect something to be wrong. I say, oh, they mislabeled the package on this one. Oh, yeah, the marketing sucks on this one. This banana's a little brown on the edges. Okay. But I'm not thinking I'm paying premium price for some bananas that look like they're ready for banana bread. I'm not buying bananas thinking of banana bread. I'm going buying bananas thinking, this is something I want to eat right now. I want kids. I want a Christian man. I want this and that. Let me pray on it first before I accept a free dinner. Who the heck are you? I'm not bitter. Like I said, I wouldn't even swipe. Do you know how low of a commitment it is for me to swipe right on somebody? I wouldn't even swipe right. Nonetheless, super swipe. I'm only doing this because it's a friend and out of respect and because I'm an idiot and because I got too much money to spend on stupid dates. You're not even in the league, and now you got to pray on it. What do you think I'm going to say when you said, well, Jesus said it's okay now? You think I'm going to go, oh, yay, hey, oh, gosh, yay, I get to go out with her. Lucky me. Lucky me. This woman, I don't know what her name is. The first thought I had was, I said, look, tell her I'm not interested. She's got to pray on it to go on a damn date with me, accept a free dinner from me. Get out of here. What are you talking about? Who the heck are you? My next thought was, I want to have you on my show. I think you'd be someone I'd like to talk to. I think you'd be the perfect person to interview for my show so we can figure out what the hell is going on in that brain of yours. I want a good Christian man, and I'm about to expire. I'm in the danger zone. We're in a geriatric pregnancy, guaranteed, unless we hurry up and do this super fast. Let me pray on it. Maybe God will get back to me and tell me, okay, it's good now. It's good now. Now we can go on a date. Now you can buy me dinner now. You know how many dates? I've been on hundreds. I honestly believe I've been on hundreds of dates. There's a very low chance of that date turning into marriage, okay? If I had to pray on it before every marriage and waited for God to say, yeah, it's good, go ahead and do it. What are you doing? What are you talking about? This shows how messed up the women are. And this is the Christian dating scene. Don't even get me started on the secular dating scene. These girls are completely messed up. But the thing is, the Christian dating has raised the standards, but the goods are still down here. Okay? The goods are still down here. So imagine going to a yard sale, and before you buy something, they say, let me pre-approve you and see if you're good enough to sell this to you. You're like, you're at the yard sale. No pre-approval process. This isn't a Ferrari dealership. You should be happy anybody wants this. Oh, but come on. I'm a great person. Yeah, you were a great person 8 years ago. That's what I should have had you back then. You think you're getting better with age? You think you're getting better with the mileage? Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Enough already. Oh, Sean, you sound so bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm just like, this is insane. Someone needs to be telling this story and getting Christian women out of their comfort zone where they think that they're this prize and every guy should be competing to get a shot at them like they're on the Bachelorette. You're on the grocery store Bachelorette. You're barely even wanted. Most of the men are only considering dating you because you're a Christian and you're not half bad looking. And they don't even get to test the goods. This is my other issue. We don't even get to test the goods as Christians. We're just like, ideally, I don't know how many of these girls get crazy on the side. I'm not trying to explore that. You don't realize how angry I am at this. We're not even supposed to be testing the goods over here. And yet we got to go through a pre-approval process. I'm like, what am I even doing? What am I doing? I don't want to go through a pre-approval process. You should have prayed on it. It says, God, is this guy good looking enough? And do I really believe he's a Christian, as my friend said he is? Okay, good enough for me. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not exactly in the position to start calling my shots. You are in no position to be given that standard. The I gotta pray on it guy is the guy who's a standard that, I don't want to belittle anyone, but yeah, if you're like 4 feet tall, if you're someone who just got out of prison or something, you gotta pray on that. That's a little different. You got some significant red flags that they have to overlook. Pray on it. By all means, pray on it. But if you are a mid 30-something plus with no kids, never been married, there's no praying on it for you. There's no praying on it. The answer is yes. Pray on it when the other guy shows actual interest in that. If it sounds mean, it's because it's true. And it needs to hit you. It needs to hit you. If you say you want a Christian man, you say you want to have a relationship, you say you want to have kids, you need to drop your standards significantly, women. Significantly. Or you need to be ready to accept some major red flags. Here's the problem. Women go for the guys that check off the boxes on their worldly standards. They want to hold them to a Christian standard, which, they exist. I exist. They exist, but they don't want you. They don't want you. You're setting yourself up for failure. I see guys like, oh yeah, she's a pig. She's a pig. She's a pig. I'm like, dude, that girl wouldn't even give you the time of day. You're calling her a pig. You should be happy if she even thinks about going out with you. Dude, she's the farthest thing from a pig. You need to adjust your standards. Look in the mirror a little bit. Women are not optimizing for success. Maybe they feel better being single. Maybe that just makes them feel better and they get to be the victim and they get to go stag and everyone goes, oh, you're such a great woman. I can't believe you can't find a man. Oh, yeah, the men are really crappy these days. I keep praying on it, but Jesus isn't saying they're good enough for me. Meanwhile, I'm like, who the heck are you? Who are you? Look at the time. Pull out your ID and look at your birth date. Oh yeah, it's about to expire over here. It's like if you're a banana, look in the mirror. You're brown. No one wants you right now. That sounds racist, but it's not racist. It's true. Just kidding. They do say that the African-American women are the least desirable ones. I don't know why that is. I'm not a racist guy. I see a lot of hot black chicks. But you get what I'm saying. You're not putting that brown banana up at Lassen's or the health food store that sells bananas for $7 a pound. The stupid grocery stores where I'm like, how do they even make money? Who the hell's paying this? I'll be a grocery outlet. But here's the thing. Sometimes I go to grocery outlet. I'm like, you know what? Shh. Samson, would you shut up, please? We're doing a show. Sometimes I'm at grocery outlet and I'm like, this, you know what? I have enough money. I'm going to go to the other grocery store. I don't need this. Or maybe I don't need bananas. Maybe I could just eat something else. Maybe I could eat something else. This is what I'm seeing in the Christian dating scene. My dog's going to keep barking. See, his name's Samson. It's a biblical name. Judges 13, I believe. Samson was a great man. My dog is an annoying dog. Anyway, praise God, friends. I'm going to continue to talk about this story, but this is going to be my thing. Christian women, if you're sincere, and I don't think you are, about wanting a good Christian man, time to lower the standards now. Time to start lowering the standards, okay? Because you tried to sell yourself at the other place, and it didn't work. You tried to sell yourself at the other grocery stores, and nobody wanted it. So don't start trying to put a high price at grocery outlet. You're going to be in the food bank. Do you want a homeless person eating you? Just kidding. Anyway, friends, thank you for this episode. Please like and subscribe. The episodes will get better. My dog will shut up or I will muzzle him. And we will get the focus right on this camera. And I'm really excited because I think this is what needs to be said. I'm different than fresh and fit. That guy's a Muslim. What the heck? Are you going to take base life advice from a Muslim of all people? Their prophet is a PDF file. There, I said it. And we're going to be talking about Islam and how Islam is not based at all. Islam is the least based thing I could possibly think of. Andrew Tate, he's super based. He's the top G. He's a Muslim. He's an idiot. Yeah, I'm going to deny Jesus Christ. I'm going to listen to this PDF file instead. That's a smart decision. Anyway, friends, I digress. Thank you for watching the Base Life Guru Show podcast. I think I'm going to call it Welcome to the Base Life. I like that. And I'm going to go muzzle my dog right now. Friends, have a great one. I'll see you on the other side.